Hello, and welcome back to week 12 of Monday Diaries. If you're new here, my name is Brian, and I'm using this series to document my personal development journey on YouTube. To recap last week, I didn't actually spend a whole lot of time working on many projects outside of work. Most of my focus instead was directed towards reading Deep Work by Cal Newport, which I finished this week. In the past few months, I've cut down on the number of these style nonfiction books that I've read to try and spend more time implementing the strategies discussed in them as opposed to learning about them. But this concept of deep work seemed especially important to me recently because I feel like I've been struggling to focus in my life. I'll share exactly what I learned in a later video, but if you haven't checked out this book, I recommend looking into it. Just like last week, there won't be much time spent next week working on some of the projects that I work on outside of my day job. And this is because I'm going on vacation. I'm going skiing next week, and unfortunately don't have enough time off to take the whole week off. But since I work on the East Coast and am skiing elsewhere, I'll be able to work in the mornings and ski in the afternoons. I'm hoping to conserve time off for a trip this summer and to take full days off around New Year's. Like I had mentioned earlier, I feel like I've been having trouble focusing in my life. If you're a curious person like I am, you might be running into this dilemma too, and this is the explore versus exploit dilemma. The dilemma is about time spent learning new things versus the time spent acting on that knowledge. And I find that it's very easy for me to get trapped in a hole of just trying to learn new things due to my curiosity around topics like personal development. However, the flip side to this is some people are too comfortable exploiting and don't do enough exploration and don't challenge their beliefs enough. The key thing to do here is ask yourself, do you feel like you're stuck because you're consuming too much information and not acting on it? Or do you feel stuck because you need more information? Asking yourself that question should determine what you do next. If you need more information, it's time to explore. Try new things, learn new things, follow your curiosity. If you find that you have too much information, and find yourself wanting to try new things too quickly and always start new projects but never finish them, I encourage you to focus on exploiting one or maybe two of these ideas that you've learned. And this is the camp that I'm in. The last reflection for this week is a question that I've thought of following my reading of Deep Work. And that question is, what are your wildly important goals? Once you come up with your one or two wildly important goals, I challenge you to spend 1 hour completely focused on one of those goals. Through this activity, you will begin to discover the unlimited power of deep work. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.